Well, welcome back to another Scrapping Irish video, and for this one it's not any acids involved or anything like that. We have something to take apart this time. So this again came from the guy that gave me all that other security equipment, and this is some sort of control unit. So it's like for, I presume it's for the surveillance again, for zooming in cameras maybe, or for recording onto. It's got some USB connectors and stuff like that on it. So I'm going to be taking that apart and we'll see what's inside it. Hopefully some nice boards in there. Now I could do I see some of the scrappers out there, the real scrappers, the proper scrappers, they take a hammer and they just bash it to bits to open it. But the likes of me, who's not up to proper scrapping yet, I'm only an amateur compared to them guys. So I'll go the old fashioned way, and I'm going to remove all the screws that I see around this here first, and then we'll try and slide the cover off and get a look inside it. More fun in bashing it open, but I'm just going to do it my way with the screws in it. Take all the screws off. Takes a bit longer and you don't get as much fun out of it, but I could just bash it, but that is not what I do. But again, I'm not a proper scrapper, so I'm just a part-time scrapper. I don't make my living from this game, but you look at the proper scrappers, they use the hammers, they smash them up, they don't waste time trying to see what's, take it out neatly. If it's going to the scrapyard, it's going to the scrapyard. So I'm going to take all these screws out and we'll be ready to go. So in the meantime, make sure you've hit the like, subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and leave a comment if you want to tell me what you think when we finish this, what you think of the boards that were inside of it. Again, probably more value if I was to sell it, if it was still working, but because I was given by a guy who knows that I scrap this stuff out, and I'm not to resell any of the stuff he gives me, then I stick to the rules, I scrap them out. So let's see what was inside when I take all the screws out. Right, so I have removed the screws to allow the top cover come off. So we're going to get a look inside it. Ooh, I like what I see already. I'm sure some people have spotted something. 2 hard drives. So not just one hard drive, 2 hard drives, which is nice. The board isn't great. Let me tilt you up there a bit so you can get a look at that board. We'll try and zoom it in. So the board, as you can see, it's not the best board I've ever seen. On it, it's a very basic board. We should have a gold corner VGA under there, and we have a few, I presume, IC chips and another sort of connector there, like for adding another card to it. And we have that's for the display, and we have just some cables, and that's the only board that's in there. I thought there might be 2 boards or something. So a very big, I'll zoom back out, a very big case and a lot of empty space. But the nice thing is we have 2 hard drives, as you can see over here, and they are 6 terabyte and 6 terabyte. So that's 12 terabyte of hard drive if I was allowed to keep them, but I'm not, I'm afraid. Again, have to be destroyed. So this is going to be a fairly short video because there's no point me taking anything else apart on camera, because there's no point of boring you to death with just looking at me taking out some hard drives, because we all know what hard drives are. And the board, again, it's a fairly basic board. The only thing is maybe something on the far side of the board, but I doubt it because that's down flat onto the bottom, so there will be nothing. It'll just be a basic board. On the other side we have a power supply unit up here in the corner that will be put in with the thing. So as I said, the 2 main things were the hard drives, and everything else was just more or less very, very basic. As I say, the gold cornered VGAs will be the only thing really, and I've got a few crystal oscillators on it. We'll have some in these little connectors here. We'll have a little bit of gold. There's no real gold pins on it anywhere. I'm looking around the board, I don't see anything of value on it, and that's it. Very disappointing. I was expecting at least to have this. Was like one that connects up to a network, and it was you could view it over the network, so I was expecting at least some Goldfinger cards of some sort in it, but maybe it hadn't been set up fully yet, or maybe it was a faulty one or something like that, and it never got done to the thing. So like they're 6 terabyte and 6 terabyte hard drives, so two very plenty of storage in them. Of them, they'd be worth money if I was allowed to sell them, but I'm afraid I'm not. Again, I might just give them back to the guy that I got them off, and he might make more use of them because they look very new, and because he just give me bits and pieces, and maybe he didn't even know this was in there for scrapping out. But that's kind of it, guys, for the video. Very short video this week. It's probably one of the shortest videos I'll ever have done. So in case you haven't seen, this week as well I got some stuff from Scrapman Dan. So I've done a short video on it, but I don't know has people seen that or not, where you can see me opening up the parcel. So I'll put a link to that up here so you can actually see what Scrapman Dan sent me, all the stuff that I got off Scrapman Dan. And again, Scrapman Dan, really appreciate that. Very generous of you, and your stickers are really cool. So guys, thanks for watching the video, and next week we'll be back to some more acid work, hopefully on some of the videos coming. So until then, thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit the subscribe and the like on the video. And sorry guys, it was a bit disappointing this week that there wasn't much in it. A lot of little RAM chips there that I'm noticing as well, the ribbon wire. But other than that guys, very disappointing. Hard drives, if I could only keep them or sell them. 6 terabyte Seagate hard drives, sure it's worth a little bit of money. And that's it guys, thanks for watching. So just when you thought it was the end of the video, I come back just to check something out. I checked something out just for the crack. I said I'd check out and see how much they sell for. So as you can see, they sell for 171 or 155 each. So here on 171, 173, 150. Well, they're the 6 gig ones there. So how about between 170 and 175 quid each. And there's 2 of them in there. Be nice to be able to sell them, but not to be. Thanks for watching guys. Catch you again.